What's up guys, I'm Zach from JTech. Today I'm going to be showing you how to test a headlight with a digital multimeter. So first, the tools you're going to need are over here. I got them all laid out. Right here we got the digital multimeter, we got our test leads, we got a test light, and we got alligator clamps. And I'll show you what you need with all this stuff. So today the vehicle I'll be using is a 2008 Hyundai Accent. And right here is the wiring diagram for the headlights. Now what I'm going to show you is here's the left headlamp and the right headlamp. Now as you can see, there's a high beam, a low beam, another high and another low. I'm going to be testing both high and low. So I'll be testing the orange wire, the brown wire, the red wire, and I'll be testing all of these to show you that they work. Now I'm going to show you that the headlights still work. Turn them on. Bright. Lows. Now we are going to locate the fuse or relay. This car only has a fuse for the headlights, so I'll show you where to get that. You want to look at all your numbers. I've already found it. 63 low and high beam. So look over here on the wiring diagram. 63 is right about there. So this is the fuse. You're gonna wanna take this out and we're gonna test it. And I'm also gonna show you how to test a relay even though this vehicle doesn't have it. Because most cars nowadays, they have a relay for the headlights. All right, what's up guys? So I've taken out the relay and now I'm about to test it and see how much resistance it's got. So if you come on over here, I got my digital multimeter hooked up. I'm testing it using the ohm setting. So I'm gonna locate pin 85 and 86 on the relay. That's what you're gonna wanna test. You're gonna wanna put your positive on 85, put your negative on 86. Now once I got them connected, it should have a high resistance. So you look at the digital multimeter, as you can see, very high resistance. So now we're gonna test the other pins on this relay. So if you come over here, I got the pins I just tested, 85 and 86. I got them hooked up to the battery. I'm gonna close the switch so we can make sure that volts are going through it. So first what I'm gonna do is connect this negative so the relay switch is closed. I'm gonna get my digital multimeter, still on ohms. I'm gonna grab my positive and negative lead. I'm gonna put it on 87 and 30. Now the switch should be closed, so the ohms, the numbers should be dropping down to as low as it can get. That means you got a good relay and the switch works. Now I have removed the fuse out of the vehicle and we're going to test it. As you can see, these two metal pins right there, I'm going to use a test light to hook it up and make sure that it works while it's still inside the vehicle.
Ready, go.
Alright, so now that the fuse I've put back in the vehicle and I got my test light to test it. I hooked this end up to a good ground. So now I'm going to hook this up to the pins that I showed. Now here's the fuse, hooking it up. If that light comes on, that means it's working. That means the fuse isn't broken or popped or anything like that. So now we're going to test the fuse another way. Another way what you could do, besides using the test light, is the digital multimeter. So what I'm doing is I got regular test leads hooked up and I'm going in the ohm setting. So I'm going up to the fuse and there's two metal pins I showed you on top of the fuse. I'm gonna put these two leads up against. This is gonna see if the fuse is popped. So now that I got it in, the digital multimeter should read as low as it goes. It'll just keep going down until it gets like 0.2. And that's how you know your fuse is still good. So now we're gonna start testing the bulb. So first, I'm gonna isolate the bulb and take it out of the vehicle. So if you come over here, your bulb is gonna be located on behind your headlight. All you gotta do is just turn it and it'll pop out, as so. And then now that we got the bulb, we'll just unplug it. There we go. Alright guys, so now we're going to test the harness. So first we're going to use this test light to make sure that our harness has power coming to it from the battery. So first I'm going to use this and hook it up to our negative side of the battery. Since we're right here, it's an easy, close location. So now, if you come over here, I got the harness out. And so I'm just going to go up to the light, the test light, and I'm going to go That one has power, so that's either the low or the high. This one has power, so that's either a low or high. And then this one is our ground. That's why it has no light showing. So now that we figured that out, now we can use a digital multimeter and find out how much volts are getting to it. All right, so now we got the digital multimeter over here, and we got it on the volt setting. So now we're gonna test and see how much volts are getting to this. So first, I'm gonna hook this alligator clamp up to the negative side of the battery. And first what I'll do is I'll just test the battery, make sure that it's got its good 12 volts. So now if you look at the multimeter, 12.2, that's good enough. So now I'm coming over here to the harness, and we're gonna test and see if we got 12 coming to these two. So first, I'm gonna test this one. And it's close enough, that's pretty good. And then we'll go to the next one right here. And about the same result. So we know we got good volts coming to it, we got good power, there's no corrosion anywhere in between the bulb and the battery. So that means you're all good. All right guys, I also forgot to test the ground part of the harness. So let's get this harness. See it? Going all the way over here to the ground. And then if you look at the multimeter, it says 12, which means it's also good. So you're gonna test the bulb. This is the last test you gotta do for your headlights, all right? So you see the bulb right here in my hand. And what we're gonna do is visually inspect it. You wanna see if there's like any burnt marks or if there's like a break in the filaments or anything, but if it visually looks good, it's probably good. So now, if we come over here, we're gonna test the resistance on it. Make sure that nothing inside the bulb is messed up that we can't see. So what I got over here is my digital multimeter hooked up on the ohm setting. So I'm gonna connect one lead to the negative side, and then I'm gonna have the other lead. If you come over here, you can see it better. And then I'm gonna have the other lead on the other pin. And that is either the high or the low. And if you look at the digital multimeter, the numbers are going down, which means that it's good. There's nothing resisting the volts going through it, so that's good. So now we gotta test the other side, which is this top one. And then if you look at it, it does the same thing. Numbers go down to 0.2, but we're not gonna wait till that happens. But that's all you need, and now you can just put the bulb back in the car, put everything back together, and there you go, you tested your headlight.